Hey, what's up, guys? Good per second here. I'm gonna check if my OBS is working right now. Gotta check if we have the game audio on. Yeah, we do, so we're in the clear. Today, it's a highly requested video. We're gonna be doing a VOD review, alright? And I actually I finished making a video yesterday, but the video ended up being so terrible because the recording was bugged. And also I wasn't happy with the gameplay because it was basically mid to low GM gameplay. But I managed to play some games on my main account today. So this is mid champ. So it'll be a better viewing experience for you guys, right? So yeah, I'll try and annotate. I don't really annotate a lot. If I'm doing it by myself, like if I'm like coaching people, then like yeah, it's chill. Like then I have to show them stuff. But I'm showing this to a group of people who are not talking to me right now, which is the viewer, right? So, um, if you got any recommendations for VODs, if you want me to do, improve some aspects of my VOD, please let me know. You know, and yeah, so let's just get into it, man. So I'm queuing up with my duo. He's a Hazard player. Because Hazard works really well with the cat. He also plays Winston, so we enable each other a lot, and it's something I recommend for you guys as well. If you've got a tank player who likes to play dive, and you're a cat player, it's a sign for you to duo with them. Okay, so let's give you a thumbs up for that one. Right, that means you should do a thumbs up is good. Okay, so let's just get into it, man. So here, obviously, in this comp, I'm just looking to play and enable my Haz. But you could also, look to play with your Tracer in this comp as well. Other options are fine. You just need to trust that your Kiri can actually see that, if you're with your Hazard, then the crew needs to enable their DPS. It's the aspect of split pushing with your team. So if you got heals covered on all bases, so you're not putting two heals into one person because that's inefficient use of heals. You know, so yeah, and the reason behind it is because I'll try and explain this, right? So let's just say usually in Overwatch maps there are 3 lanes, right? It's awesome drawing, right? And usually what you want to do is how things usually go is got the 2 supports. Sorry, you got a support here, a DPS, and a tank. Right, let me write S here as well. Right? They usually play main and hold the space, and then you have a DPS here, which is usually a flex DPS and a support to help them look for flanks, right? The problem is that let me just make this better now. The problem is if you have both supports here and one DPS on a flank, either side, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter which side, it's either side. They're gonna really struggle to put pressure into the back line, right? So this line is the enemy front line. So behind it is the back line, right? They will really struggle to get value if they're on their own. Whereas if you send a support with them, they could do more and apply more pressure on the angle. So that's it. Yeah. So let's just wig and get into it, man. So here we're just chilling in the neutral. So now I see my Tracer is trying to flank and look for the angle. I'm gonna go and help her. So unfortunately, my Tracer wasn't able to make a play there. But the intention was right. Right. So my Tracer's trying to put pressure uh onto their backline. I'm just there to support her, maybe help her get a pick, keep her healed up. But, you know, Shion into Tracer is really difficult for the Tracer because she just has a one-shot mechanic. She has a bike. It's very hard to deal with it as the Tracer. So, and also Shion is just broken, man. So pretty much the fight's kind of over. So we're sort of waiting for the Haz to get back. So literally just chilling in the neutral, and now my Tracer managed to find a flank, so I'm gonna try and help her. To be fair, that was a poor engagement for me to peek the Shion before my Tracer does, because she forced down my E, and I can't time my push with my Tracer now. So that's a misplay by me. So we managed to find the Shion is overextended, and we punish her for it. But unfortunately, my Tracer gets traded. So not a good look for the Tracer right now. So my has come to go in because we sort of just got tired of not being able to push anything. So you come to push the Soj with him. So I'll go ahead and do that. So when I engaged onto the Soj, I used my E to throw off the Soj's aim, so she doesn't kill me easily because my pathing was quite predictable when I went towards the Soj. Yeah. Honestly, good play from their Has. You know, they saw us commit to it. He committed slash. I went all in, and he just ulted on top of us. So I think we just lose this fight. So now I've got my catnap coming up. Usually what I do is sort of look for an environmental. But I have to be really careful against this comp because it's a very mobile comp. It'll be difficult to actually find something. So it's good to have conditions that you need to fulfill to get your ultimate down, like to guarantee that you hit it, right? So for example, if Kiri Suzu's or if Has commits slash, if Soj doesn't have slide, it's those things you want to look for to catnap people. But the most valuable target always is the Hazard, because it's an easy fight win if you manage to get the ult off. Is it F9? Ooh! What the hell is it? Okay, I'm F2. Cool. Right. So this is an example of a bad catnap, right? Because there was no conditions being fulfilled. I actually altered that because I think I was just like my mental wasn't great. So I just thought I could ult that onto point, maybe grab someone by chance without actually fulfilling any conditions that would help guarantee to get someone off there. Oh. We sort of just lose this fight, but Shion managed to get a pick. So we're actually just gonna like disengage but hover around to see if we can find any more picks or find anyone else out of position. So we managed to find Hazard out of position, and Mahaz makes a great play by ulting him and actually walling off his supports. So I think we managed to kill him off that. So Solj ults and I completely disengage from that because you're the easiest target on the team to get killed by a Solj ult. I want to look to go on the Lucio. However, I just missed my timing on it because don't forget Lucio has his wall ride, and Shion was marking me, and you know Shion with her right click she could easily one shot you, and also the Lucio, as I said, is hard to get, so it was too high of a risk for the reward. Honestly, crazy work by the Shion, like fair play. Um, Usually what you wanted to do there as Cat is not to actually go up in into the skybox because she can easily reach you. You just fully kite back like horizontally. Don't kite Shion vertically. Unless you can go somewhere on like a ceiling of a building, it's not recommended. So honestly, if I lived there, we could have easily point and hold it. We managed to trade both hazards, which is great. So it's pretty much an even fight. So I think we actually stick around to try and fight this. Yeah. So I see the Sojourn out of position because she's not really an LOS of any of her team. So you would look to engage on her first.
Hold up.
And then I see both of the supports very low behind cover, and they're not really looking at me. So this is basically an absolutely free kill for me. And also, I was gonna say, like, if you're in an even fight, like without your time, don't be scared to fight. You know what I mean? Like, especially on Cat, how you're able to engage and disengage really easily onto people. You should always look for an opportunity to fight because if you look at our comp, without my hazard, I'm pretty much the initiator here because I can afford to go in and leave without really risking much. Whereas with Soj or Shion, they actually have to commit cooldowns to like fight this, right? Whereas I don't. So it was okay for me to go in first. That's if they don't have a tank and it's an even fight, or they don't have any CC heroes that could stun me or anything, which they didn't have. So I see my Shion's in trouble getting hard marked by the Has, so I go and help her out. Honestly, I shouldn't have not eat there. I eat assuming that the Has was gonna like commit slash. However, I should have held it until he actually went to do it because my Shion wasn't in actually at a health state for her to get comboed by the slash and get like one shotted. She was not in any danger there, or at least not immediate danger of getting killed instantly. So we see the Has overextended, so we look to focus him down. But he kited, so whatever, I guess. Yeah. So I look for the Kiri there. To be honest, let's see if I can find the reason why I altered. Honestly, that all was a 50-50, if I'm going to be honest, because I didn't hear that she had Suzu, but she was out of LOS of her team. So I know if I was to commit to that, catnap, I wouldn't get instantly punished. Whereas if I catnapped on point, I could have gotten killed really easily. And make sure you drop Kiri into the death barrier. Don't let the Kiri go because she could easily TP. And I can guarantee you there's someone on the edge helping the Kiri get a TP. 2 people, exactly, right? So always make sure with people with really high mobility that could just get back onto point. Make sure you actually, I like to call it teabagging them, right, onto the death barrier, because you know how you put a teabag and you sort of drop it onto the water, right? You're sort of doing the same thing with cat, you know.
Shut your fucking mouth!
We're just looking to pretty much clean up here. Yeah. And we'll just go to the next one. So right now we're sort of just chilling, and just playing in the neutral. I'm looking to play with my monkey, because cat plays really well with monkey's bubble, because you can play a lot more aggressive as cat with your monkey than you can with your hazard because of the safety of the barrier. So now that we have Kitsu coming up, it's very likely that we're gonna go and engage into this fight with it. I need to be very careful there against the Has. I managed to stay there a bit longer than I should be because I do have my E and it literally Omega heals you. But I was honestly not a bad play from me. The Hazard, for some reason, decided that he wanted to slash into 5 people and had catnap. And my intention behind the ult was just get him further into our backline. So then you'll have a really hard time escaping. And I think Shion recognized that, which is why she ulted early to try and kill me off it. So for some reason, the Shion still stuck around after ult instead of just cutting back with their team. So after she fought the Kiri, I knew there was a really good chance that she is going to be low or at least half HP, which will be a very favorable duel. And I also have my E as well to heal me. So super easy fight for me to take. So now my Shion is fully committing. I'm looking to play really aggressive with her to help her confirm any kills with her ult. So I'm just chilling here right with my Soch because she is at a good angle. And also we're trying to prevent the Emre from actually flanking and get an angle onto us. So my Kirikitsus, I don't think it was that great, but you know, it's just to be safe. So I went into the Kitsu to help kill whoever's on point. And then once I hit the Emre ult, as cast, especially if you have your close pick, it's pretty much your job to kill the Emre because it's very hard for him to kill you in his ult, and it's very easy for you to kill him. I didn't choose to go on the Kiri because, well, I don't have my E anymore, and also my boosters were about half, so I didn't really have a lot of resources. And also, you need to know as cat, like, if the Kiri has a Suzu and you're trying to duel her, it is very unfavorable for you. Whereas if she doesn't have her Suzu, it's the easiest 1v1 that you can get. And the reason why, like, especially if you have your claws, the Kiri can just cleanse the scratch negative effect. So she can completely mitigate the 40 extra damage. And she obviously heals up. And she gets rid of the damage passive too. So, like, it's just, you know what I mean? And also you're 225 as well. So she can just 2-tap you. So usually I would have actually altered that on the house because he overcommitted. However, it's not worth it because the point hasn't even unlocked. We just capped the previous point. So I wasn't really gonna get any value there. We were gonna get to the point first. So yeah. So I remembered in this moment, I calmed to my monkey to bait Hazard left side and let him walk onto the point, and for me to just catnap him, because this point on Servasa for cat is the best point to get the easiest environmental kills. Uh, it's so easy because first of all, the the environmental space, like the death barrier, is easily accessible from point, and the barrier is really high up, whereas in other points is very low. So it's easier for you to confirm kills with it. So you see, has commit slash, which is then he doesn't have any other movement abilities to dodge my ult. He ended up ulting me to try and save himself. But even if I die for this, it's a good trade. The support for a tank in 5v5 is it's a fantastic trade. And also I forced Kitsu as well, so this was an amazing play. Honestly, I'm lucky that the Shion didn't commit to me. I really should have died there. But yeah, they beat it and the Shion ulted, and we can't really do anything against that. That's really difficult. So what's important for you is just to live through it, and if you can like go back in it, sure, it's fantastic. So I see that my Shion is still sticking around to deal pressure, and I have all my cooldowns ready, and my monkey is ulting on point, and he's still alive. And is my soldier around too? Let me see. And my soldier's still alive, so this is still a very winnable fight. We are down one, but they're all out of ultimates. Pretty sure, yeah, their ult economy is absolutely in shambles. So. So my monkey decides to go back in. I use my E to quickly top him up. And my Shion's altered, so it's our turn to actually go back into the fight and flip it into our favor.
Oh, hell no, man. What the?
Honestly, in hindsight, let me see this. 1 second. Right. Because my monkey was actually full HP and my Shion was the one ulting, I realize now that it would have been better if I actually went and help my Xion confirm kills with her ult. Because they're not going to be looking at our monkey. They're going to be looking at our Xion. She's the biggest threat at the moment. But also, she did absolutely overextend as well. But, you know, it's just some min-maxing stuff here and there. So we're looking to just soft disengage. But we are going to re-engage very soon. So my soldier decides to go and ult in. Unfortunately, my monkey took a lot of damage, so I need to kill him first and then kill my Soj. So I see the Reaper is looking to flank our Soj to shut down her ultimate, so I'm just looking to peel for my Soj there. Monkey come to kill the ram quickly. I wouldn't have bothered usually in solo queue. I would have just looked for a squishy to pressure. Most of the time it is the supports to deny heals. But yeah. So now we're just cleaning up. There's nothing more for us to do. So now that I have ult, I comped to my monkey to bait the ram in again to left side. And for him to save his bubble for me. So then I get like a safe ult. So the reason why I ulted here, which is I was thinking about this, the ram actually made a big mistake of actually putting a shield down too early. And so he has nothing for me. He has nothing to prevent me from actually ulting him. His barrier is the only thing that could actually block my ult. So because he used it early, he literally has nothing for me. Because good tank players who know how to use shields effectively would put their shields right on top of them and they will dance around it to bait like the cat player to miss their ult. But because he put it too far forward and he has to walk up to it, it's easily telegraphed to me that I could just go for it. But yeah, that's pretty much a fight win. There's nothing more for us here. They do Kitsu this, and this can still go really wrong. So we're just looking to disengage from the Kitsu, and hopefully we can re-engage back in after. Yeah. At this point, they're just getting desperate. They want to cap this point. They're down their ram. It's still important to not commit to anything. Let them use their ults. It's fine. One second. There we go. So now our next win condition is the monkey ult. So we're looking, we're waiting for the monkey to ult, and then hopefully that should win us the fight. I actually managed to catch the Xion away from her team, as you could see. She's very far. So this should be an easy kill. I don't know what she's doing there. So again, they beat. We're just looking to kite out. And I'm also helping my soldier live through this beat. So my monkey goes in. It's fine. He does have primal. And he's going to be causing a lot of distraction for us right now. So we could actually capitalize off this. So obviously I see the Lucio out of position because the monkey booped him. So I went for a quick assassination kill. And I quickly kite, heal up using my E, and also taking cover so they don't shoot me out or don't trade me for the Lucio. Honestly, bad target priority. I shouldn't have not looked at the ramp because I'm not going to do any damage. I should have followed up with my monkey and actually helped him confirm kills on the squishies. Yeah, that was a bad play. But yeah, nice.